Hey, Andrew Tripp from Electifile here. This video is going to show you how to enter receipts, which are contributions and other receipts that you might receive in your campaign committee. Just to orient you very quickly, we have the dashboard for the Winchester County Republican Party that it comes with every account you create. So go get a user account. You've already seen the video on how to do that. You've also created and told Electifile which committee is associated with that user account. In this instance, we're in the dashboard for the Winchester County Republican Party, and we have a series of contributions that we would like to record. We'll go over to receipts on our left over here on the screen, or on the big button, add receipt. It's a general contribution. It's $100. It came via check. Let's say it was a last-minute contribution third quarter. We know that it's a new contributor, so we'll call it an individual. That's Walter Winchell, mailing address 2939 Jones Avenue. We'll make up a city name. Let's see, Telluride. I don't believe there's a Telluride, North Carolina, 276-3. Phone number optional, email optional. Job title, as we all know, is not optional. So Mr. Winchell is a reporter. I believe he wrote for the New York Herald. Y'all can correct me. We will save that. And we have got him in the contacts. We've got the contribution. The contact information appears where the cursor is floating. The pointer is floating. And what you'll see when you select Mr. Winchell, it pops up the information that Electifile has for him, and you can compare that. This will be especially useful if Mr. Winchell makes more than one contribution to the campaign. You don't have to continually re-enter contact information for the same contributors, but you do have an easy way to evaluate whether the information you have given to Electifile remains current. Now, over here, you need to tell Electifile which account. Remember, when you set up your bank account, you would have told Electifile which accounts you were setting up. In this instance, we only set up one. It was the 001 as an operating account, so we'll select that and click Save. We then have Mr. Winchell's receipt added into our database, and we can do plenty more. Now, if you come back here and we do another $100 donation, now y'all stay with me, I'm sure folks see what I'm doing. Let's have a new contributor, individual, Sunny Day, 3939 Moonshine Drive, Allegheny, 27654, sorry. Again, phone number, email optional, job title not, bowler, employer, Professional Bowling League of America. You can have some fun when you're doing these demos to come up with some creative writing. Now, Sunny Day has given us $100 cash. We're going to tell Electifile which account it's going to, and we're going to see what happens. Now look, for those of you all out there who have been giving us great feedback about the error-proofing tools that Electifile has, this is one of them. This is jumping all over you to let you know that Sunny Day you're reporting $100 cash from Sunny Day. Now, how many of you all have had to send forfeiture checks back because you inadvertently received a contribution over the annual or cycle limit, or received a contribution and accepted a contribution over the cash limit? So we're excited about that error proofing. I wanted to show that to y'all before, but as lo and behold, I've checked, and in fact, this came in via credit card, so I'll switch that, which will allow Sunny Day's contribution to be added right next to Walter Winchell's. So receipts will remain in the system until you choose to file a report. Now, let's talk about expenditures. You will find once you become fluent with the receipt entry, you can almost immediately, overnight, learn how to do the expenditures. So let's say we had an operating expense. We're going to spend $100. It's a check that we wrote. The date was October 22nd. The payee, now remember, there's one body of contact on Electifile, And you can, well, let's go back for a second. Stay with me. You can select from the existing contacts. So that's one body of contacts, one set of contacts for Electifile. If a name is entered as a contributor, that's in the system. If the name is entered as a payee, that's in the system. The banks, the treasurers, they're all right there. So you're going to save plenty of time avoiding having to re-enter the same parties who might provide different roles. So let's add a new payee, and we're going to call it Sam Signage, mailing address. Actually, he's not an individual. Forgive me, Sam. Let's add one. He's another organization. He is a business, because remember, he's a payee, so he can accept funds. Sam Signage Shop. He's not a nonprofit. I'm going to leave that unchecked. He's on 123 Sign Street in Billboard, North Carolina, 2743243. Optional phone number and email. Sam's in there. That's what we got. We don't have the phone and email. That's why they're blank. But we paid Sam $100. Purpose. Now you can drop down and give another option. Media. Boom. Required remarks. Let's see. Using for billboards. All right. So click save. Now, again, it's error-proof in me. I did not include the account, so I'm going to click save there. Up to 01 and save. And just like that, you've got an operating expense for $100, October 22nd for Sam's Signage. So what you see then when you go through your contacts, all the parties over here on your left, you have a contact list where you can see everybody that this committee that you've told Electifile this committee has done business with. You've got the bank that the campaign account's associated with. George Washington was a donor. Sam got some billboard money. Sunny Day is a contributor. Walter Winchell's a contributor. And Winnie Mae is the treasurer. So we're excited about this dashboard. You can do a bunch of different things. And the cool thing about this, guys, is the dashboard is accessible throughout the filing period. That is the reporting period, not the filing window. So you can enter data in near real time. You could be in a world where you go and have a significant number of receipts and expenditures on a given day, and you want to come back and get ahead of things by going ahead and entering that information into Electifile, where it will rest comfortably and secure in your password-protected account until it's time to actually file with the state. So that ends for now this video on entering receipts and expenditures. We're excited you're here. If you have feedback, get in touch with us. Let us know how we can get even better, and thank you so much for your time.